what is up everybody? Welcome back to Manic Media Dream, or welcome to Manic Media Dream if this is your first time. So I may have lied to you guys a little bit. Remember when in my Halloween unboxing video I said this? I know that I have not done an unboxing for Halloween 3, but that's only because I don't really like that movie. I watched it for the first time this year and I was kind of not a fan. I just didn't feel like paying for a 4K release of that movie. I'll probably get it on Blu-ray for like 15 bucks or something like that. Sorry, 15 bucks. I would never pay 50 bucks for that movie. Yeah, so turns out I kind of went against myself and ended up buying it on 4K plus Blu-ray anyway. I couldn't resist it. Today, we are taking a look at Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. In its, I guess 4K format, in the sense that it's part of a collection. So there's like this matted collection where they have updated artwork specifically for this collection. You can check out my playlist that just goes over all of the Halloween unboxings from 1 to 2 and then 4 to 5. Because the third one, fun fact, does not actually follow the chronology of the Halloween films, but like the Halloween films in general do not even follow the chronology of each other, which I'm gonna save for a different video because their timelines are actually a mess. But this one is very much like, you know, a self-proclaimed standalone, and even the fans recognize it as standalone because it just doesn't make sense in regards to the timeline. Because in this movie specifically, Michael Myers exists in Halloween as the movie that's playing on the TV in a scene in this movie. So the world that exists, I'm doing such a bad job of explaining myself. The world that exists in this movie has Halloween, the movie, as something that people watch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Can't have a Manic Media Dream video without me totally obsessing over the mattedness of this cardboard box. Oh my god, it's literally so addictive. If I ever launch an ASMR channel, you best believe your butt I'm gonna be doing this. To add to that, I love the artwork for this because, like, not only is it so creative, but it highlights the 3 different masks that you sort of see that play like a huge role in the film, but actually aren't as prominent when you actually watch the movie. They'll like make appearances here and there, but sort of just like they're almost like peripheral. Like I feel like they're not the main focus, but the marketing team did a great job of just like making you obsess over these masks. You can also buy these specific masks from Trick or Treat Studios, and they look fantastic. I've seen YouTube videos of people just like putting them on, and the material looks amazing. So Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. This one is different in terms of it's not really a slasher. It's more of it's sort of like dark magic, like a dark fantasy almost. And that's where the Season of the Witch comes from, because there is magic in this movie, but not in the way that you would think. It's more ritualistic, and it's very creative. So this movie, it's sort of like a B movie, maybe like a C+ movie, where it's like, you know, from the same people who made the original Halloween, they just sort of wanted to move away from Michael Myers. So in their minds, they had ended the story for Michael Myers with Halloween 2, and because they didn't even want to do Halloween 2 to begin with. The studio wanted to do Halloween 2 because everyone was obsessed with Michael Myers. So for Halloween 3, they basically did Halloween 2 so that Halloween 3 could be like its own standalone thing that I think John Carpenter and Deborah Hill wanted to do on their own. And that's how we ended up getting Season of the Witch. So if it wasn't for Halloween 2, we would not have Season of the Witch. So yeah. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I am glad to have this movie. So the first time that I watched this, I actually did not like what was going on in it. I was just like, what the fudge? This is just like a really bad TV movie. On a repeat viewing, I was like, oh, if you separate it from the Halloween franchise and like the quality of the Halloween franchise, which I mean, really, like a lot of the sequels are pretty garbage. Do not cancel me, do not at me. They're still fun to watch. But Halloween 3, specifically, I feel is like, it's more creative. I haven't seen a movie like this, so I think they did a really good job. So props to them. Like, should it be in the Halloween franchise? Absolutely not. But props to them for like making an original creative movie. Unless any of you have like seen a movie similar to this, like leave it in the comments down below. I will actually watch it. But this one was really interesting. On a repeat viewing, I was like, oh, if you separate it from the Halloween franchise and like the quality of the Halloween franchise, which I mean, really, like a lot of the sequels are pretty garbage. Do not cancel me, do not at me. They're still fun to watch. But Halloween 3, specifically, I feel is like, it's more creative. I haven't seen a movie like this, so I think they did a really good job. So props to them. Like, should it be in the Halloween franchise? Absolutely not. But props to them for like making an original creative movie. Unless any of you have like seen a movie similar to this, like leave it in the comments down below. I will actually watch it. But this one was really interesting. So if we read the back, I'll give you some info on like what this movie is about, and then you can sort of like make your judgment from there. A terrified toy salesman is mysteriously attacked. At the hospital, he babbles and clutches the year's most popular Halloween costume, an eerie pumpkin mask. Suddenly, Dr. Daniel Callis finds himself thrust into a terrifying Halloween nightmare. Working with the salesman's daughter, Ellie, Daniel traces the mask to the Silver Shamrock Novelties Company and its founder, Conal Cochran. Ellie and Daniel uncover Cochran's shocking Halloween plan and must stop him before trick-or-treaters across the country never come home in this terrifying thriller from writer-director Tommy Lee Wallace. So yeah, it's like, it's very strange, but you sort of have to like watch it. It's an experience for sure. Definitely check it out this Halloween if you guys get a chance. I would recommend this movie as sort of just like a late night, you have nothing to watch on TV. Watch this. It'll get you thinking. You'll think about this movie after it's done because you'll either be like, what the actual fudge? Who even made this? Or what the actual fudge? Who even made this? And so okay, saved it. So this one comes with the UHD disc and then the Blu-ray disc. And then a bunch of special features, by the way, which I haven't had a chance to watch because like literally every time I watch this movie, I'm sort of just like left dumbfounded where I'm just like, I don't know if I like it or if I don't like it, but like, I kind of like it. I just appreciate the creativity is what I'll say. 4K Ultra HD at the top. And then when you open it from the inside, those are the discs. So as you can see, the Blu-ray sort of has like the original, like when it came out, that was like the original cover art. And then the 4K Ultra HD has the other, like the new updated cover specifically for this collection. And then I'm also just gonna do the you know, when you flip the thingamabob over. And then once you flipped over the cover, this is like the original cover that they have when they like released this in theaters. I despise this cover. I don't know what the heck it even means in relation to the movie. It just randomly has like 3 kids. Who is she? I literally do not even remember this person in the movie, but like regardless, it's just somebody who's like losing their mind, and the mind loss is reading Halloween 3. Definitely not a huge fan of this. Much rather prefer this guy. It's just beautiful. I think out of all of the artworks, this is probably my favorite. And then to confirm, in one of my Halloween videos, I remember talking about how this movie had something to do with Stonehenge. It 100% does. I think that's where the magic comes from. I probably sound like an insane person, but that's why you have to check this movie out, because it's like completely bonkers. I don't know what they were thinking when they wrote it. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, comment down below about your favorite Halloween movie, and if you know any B movies in general like this, because I'm down to watch them. Honestly, sometimes the B movies are like really good. There's a time and a place, and I'm always in that time and a place where I'm like, hey, let's check out a B movie, whether I like it or not. They're just fun to watch. Just subscribe to help the channel grow. Keep in mind, I am going to be coming out with 2 videos per week in October for Octoberween, because I'm obsessed with Halloween. So I will be spending a lot more time with you guys. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it on my to-do list. And I will see y'all later. Bye.